What is up, guys? It's your boy named Torius, back in with another video. And today I'm going to be explaining how you can't be desperate for sex, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you know. Let's get into it. So when we're dealing with women, right? A lot of times we'll tolerate a lot of disrespect, right? And I was listening to one of Mr. Lucario's videos about disrespectful women, and it's funny because at the same time, I was like basically talking to this girl, right? And I was telling her to come through, and the thing is, she's like, "Oh, don't tell me what to do," right? And that was already a red flag to me. It's like, oh, okay. So I have this girl who's telling me, nigga, don't tell me what to do, right? And it's funny because to me, the whole point of being her nigga or being a nigga is for a girl to do what I tell her to do, right? Because I'm the leader, right? Like I'm the man in charge, right? Like men, we're supposed to lead the like for me, like before I used to believe in like partnerships with women, right? Like, oh, like this is my partner, like we're equal, we're in this together. Like, you know, like I used to have an ex and we used to like pay half and half, right? But you know, like in my experience, I feel like that's not, you know, like the like in the mindset I have now, like that's not what I'm on, right? Now I'm on understanding, like I'm on some other shit, you feel me? Like to me, if you don't listen to what I say, like because I'm the one that has to like lead the like if I was to have, like I always think of things in the always in the long run, right? Like if I'm gonna talk to a girl, every time I talk to a girl, I think about, okay, if I have a family with this girl, what is that gonna be like, right? Like let's say we take a vacation to like Disney or some shit, and I'm like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And she's like, no, da da da. And it's like, damn, that's gonna be such a big headache, right? A girl that is very not able to listen. Like for me, I like girls that are very cooperative, right? Like I like girls that are very like receptive, and girls that, you know, they're just not a headache, right? Like there's some girls out there who are really you know, I feel like those girls, they're like rocket science, right? Like there's girls that are rocket science, and then there's girls that are drawing, right? Like for me, drawing comes easy. So if there's a girl that is not that hard, I'll do it because I like drawing, and drawing's not that hard, right? And then there's girls like rocket science who you got a lot to deal with because it's, you know, because I see girls as just like skills in the world, you know, just like anything else. It's like if you want a girl, you got to learn about her, right? You got to be able to learn about women. Like if you want girls in general, you got to learn about girls. It's like if you want to learn skills, you have to learn how to learn, right? I feel like learning girls is like learning how to learn. But basically, you know, like for what reason would I want to be around a disrespectful girl, right? Like I feel like that's so weird to have like sex with a girl. Like it's like sex with girls that are like disrespectful is so annoying, bro. Like I don't like, the thing is, it makes me question, like, damn, was everything that I was doing to get this girl like worth it? You feel me? Like when you have sex enough times, it's not really all that, right? Like yeah, sometimes, because it's just your body makes it seem like, oh my god, this is the most important thing in the world. But then like when you're actually doing it and when you're actually having it, it's like, okay, this is mid, right? Like at best, like honestly, like because the thing is, like when you're having sex, you have to like, it's a lot of exercise, right? I feel like it's so funny because it's like dudes be not wanting to work out and exercise, but they do want to have sex. Like I don't get that. Like how, like sex is like a fucking, it's like running, bro. Like if you don't like to run, then you shouldn't like sex. Because yeah, it feels good, but so does running, right? Running feels good when you're done running, and sex feels good when you're done having sex, right? But I feel like sex is kind of, it's like more annoying, right? Because it's like running, but it's like running with a dick that's about to bust, but you can't bust, right? I feel like that's harder. Like running is easier. You feel me? So it's like when you actually do have the sex, you realize, okay, you know what, this is whatever. Like yeah, you get feelings and emotions and all that shit, but honestly, bro, like when you're just having sex, that's why you can't be like, the thing about girls, like if you're watching this young, I feel like staying away from girls as long as you like. It's so funny because in this, like, I feel like this world is like, I feel like the culture, right? I feel like it's the culture that kind of fucks us up, right? Because the culture will have like dudes saying, haha, you're a virgin. Like, that's so crazy, bro. The culture, like, I feel like if anything, we should stop shaming dudes for being virgins. Like, dudes should be virgins as long as possible to get their shit together. And so, because it's like they don't, I don't know, bro. No one ever told me that like girls were a drug. Like, I wish I knew that girls were a drug and that you get addicted to them, right? Like, you can literally get addicted to girls, right? Like, sometimes it's not even the sex. Sometimes it's the rush of like, oh, it's like the thrill of a hunt. You feel me? And so you get addicted to that shit. And you know, obviously, like at a young age, like girls should be in dare, right? Because I feel like girls being boy crazy isn't that as impactful as dudes being girl crazy. Because dudes will be on their shit, really about to impact the world, but then here comes a girl, and then you're just like obsessed with girls, and you're just like girls, right? Like, I had this obsession with girls. Like, you know, now that I'm older, I don't know, for some reason it's gone down a little bit. So I'm just like chilling now. So I'm like, all right, because I don't know, because it's easier for me to get girls now. So it's like, for me, like for how it was before when you're like not getting any, it's just like whatever. And the whole point of me making this video, saying that you can't be desperate for sex, is because when you're desperate for it, girls can sense it, bro. Like, girls can feel it. Like I didn't realize that you can literally feel what emotions are in other people's text messages, right? Like, when you send a text message, if you feel nervous and you're like, oh, I really am counting on what this is gonna say, like, you're gonna send that to them, and then they're gonna feel that, and they're gonna feel like, because the thing is, like, whenever people send me messages, it's like I can feel how they sent it, and it's like I can hear what they said and shit, and it's crazy. And it's like, okay, I feel their emotions, right? So when you send these text messages that are filled with emotions of, oh, I really, really hope that this works. I really, really hope that I'm able to get this girl. I really, really hope that, you know, I'm able to do this. It just makes you look needy and desperate. And she don't like that. She don't want to do that's needy and desperate, because that's that means that you're weak, right? Like, whenever you talk to girls, you gotta imagine it as like you're slaying the dragon, right? So you're slaying the dragon. It's like there's a giant fire-breathing dragon. Damn, it's already 9 o'clock. What the fuck? It's like there's a dragon, right? And it's right in your face, and you're like, shit, there's a motherfucking dragon, right? Are you gonna be scared? Are you gonna shit your pants? Or are you gonna try to fight it, right? Like, one thing I noticed about girls is that, like, let's say a girl drops something and breaks, right? What they're gonna do is they're gonna scream. They're gonna go, ah, right? That's something that men can't do. Like, I feel like I take no sympathy for a man that does something wrong, or something happens that's crazy, and a man just goes, ah, right? Like, I feel like, no, like that's one thing. That's one thing girls do. One thing a girl will do is just not continue going, or not, like, you know, not all girls obviously, but the real feminine girls, they're gonna just they make hard situations harder, right? So it's like they just add screaming. Like, if something's happening, like one time me and my boy were helping his girlfriend move, and then we're like lifting this heavy ass couch, and then, you know, it's already hard as fuck, and all of a sudden her mom comes and she says, ah, right? And it's like, why are you yelling? What are you yelling for, bro? Like, it just made it harder, because it made us distracted, and we're just like, fuck. But you know, it's just funny because it made me realize, like, you know, that girls are just here to make things that are hard already harder. You feel me? So it's just like, but yeah. So with that being said, you know, just don't be desperate for sex. Like, if anything, masturbate. For all it's worth, you should just try to hold your nut as long as possible. Like, try not to masturbate. Like, just rely on, like, wet dreams and shit, right? The more you hold in your nut, the more you're not nutting in girls. Because nutting in girls is a problem, bro. Because there's crazy girls out there. There's girls you'll get attached to. There's girls that you'll get addicted to, and you don't want that. So just like hold your shit in, just work on building something else, bro. Just work on something else that's not girls, and you'll be successful, and you'll get all the girls you want, right? Just do something to build passive income, like write books or something, or like, I don't know. With that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 658news, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to also follow me, and subscribe to my Patreon. Peace.